In this video, we will discuss the truth behind longevity, factors that affects your longevity, and some scientific proven methods to improve it. So without wasting further time, let's jump right into the video. Longevity is a field of medicine which tells us how to live longer and healthier. Its main goal is to not only prolong the lifespan, but also ensure we live active, productive, and healthy lives even as we age. How exactly do we define longevity? What simple changes to your lifestyle can you make to live beyond your life expectancy? To learn the answers, watch the full video. What does longevity mean? The definition of longevity is living a longer and healthier life. It means how long a person is going to live, and how healthy his later life will be. You can also understand the term longevity as the description of the state when a person lives beyond their average life expectancy. Longevity includes three concepts: extending individuals' lifespan, expanding the health of an individual, and controlling and reversing the hallmarks of aging. Now let's talk about the factors that affect your longevity. 1. Genetics. Longevity is influenced by genetics. Studies show that about 25% of longevity differences among people are influenced by genetic contributions. These gene variants are genes responsible for housekeeping the cell against the hallmarks of aging. They are responsible for maintaining the telomeres, repairing DNA, and protecting the cell against oxidative stress. 2. Environment. The environment plays a crucial role in longevity. For example, one of the environmental factors is air quality. During the lockdown, Europe's mortality decreased thanks to reduced air pollutants from vehicles and industries. Another environmental factor that can extend longevity is living in higher altitudes. Did you know that there are a few geographic areas in the world called blue zones, where people live longer and have lower risks for chronic diseases? These blue zones include Okinawa, Japan, Ikaria, Greece, Sardinia, Italy, Loma Linda, California, and Nicoya, Costa Rica. 3. Lifestyle. Along with the genetic and environmental factors, you can directly influence your health and longevity by your lifestyle choices. A healthy diet and a programmed physical routine can boost health and thus enhance longevity. However, it is important to keep in mind that every person is individual, and the things that work for you will be different from the things that work for others. The best way to improve your longevity is to base your lifestyle on the results of your personalized medical diagnostics. Now let's discuss some scientific proven methods to increase your life expectancy, including what the current research says. 1. Go outside. Life expectancy can be increased simply by going outside and getting some sun. Exposure to sunlight triggers cells in your skin to produce vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for many vital functions: bone growth, bone remodeling, in which bones constantly rebuild themselves, involuntary muscle contractions, such as for heartbeat and digestion. The conversion of blood glucose, sugar, into energy. Vitamin D deficiency can impair all of these functions and lead to an increased risk of fractures, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and osteoporosis, porous bones. Research suggests that 50% of adults with low vitamin D levels simply don't get out into the sun enough. Getting sun for just 15 minutes a day is enough to maintain vitamin D levels in healthy people. Taking vitamin D supplements and eating foods rich in vitamin D are also effective ways to increase vitamin D levels. Foods rich in vitamin D include dairy and plant milk fortified with vitamin D, orange juice fortified with vitamin D, oily fish like salmon, tuna, and sardines, egg yolks. A 2019 review of studies concluded that vitamin D deficiency is linked to a higher risk of all-cause mortality, death from all causes, compared to those with normal vitamin D levels. This includes a twofold increased risk of death by cancer. 2. Hang out with friends. Life expectancy can be increased by hanging out with your friends and family. Studies have shown that the more connected someone is to loved ones, the better their overall health. Scientists are not exactly sure why relationships play a role in health and longevity. It could be that people in positive relationships are less likely to take risks and are more likely to take care of themselves. It could also be that having people around you reduces stress in your life. On top of this, people who engage in meaningful relationships tend to have better life expectancies. This means having conversations about each other's beliefs, interests, or history, or engaging in activities that both parties enjoy. A study in the journal PLOS Medicine concluded that, based on 148 studies involving 308,849 participants, people who reported strong social relationships had a 50% lower risk of premature death than those who didn't. 3. Get daily exercise. Improvements in life expectancy are strongly linked to daily exercise. A comprehensive review of studies in the Journal of Aging Research showed that people who exercise regularly, even for as little as 3 hours a week, lived up to 6.9 years longer than those who didn't. Habit building is key to success. The easiest way to build a habit is to commit to daily workouts, even if it's just for 20 minutes. If you do, you may skip a day, but are more likely to get back on track immediately. If you exercise 3 days a week and miss one workout, you may go 4 to 5 days without exercising and eventually give up. For life expectancy, it is more important to exercise consistently year after year than have fits and starts of intense exercise followed by periods of no exercise. Remember that daily exercise doesn't have to mean going to the gym every day. Home exercises such as yoga, stretching, free weights, swimming, or brisk walking can be incredibly beneficial, particularly if you are older. 4. Embrace vegetarianism. Vegetarianism may help you live longer. This should in no way suggest that you should abandon meat, or that it's even appropriate or safe for you to do so. But research has shown the principles of vegetarianism may increase life expectancy by overcoming 3 barriers to good health, namely, obesity, the overconsumption of sugar, the consumption of saturated fats found in animal-based foods. By doing so, a person can reduce their risk of aging-related diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, and even colon cancer. Several studies have linked the non-consumption of meat to a longer life. This includes a 2013 study in JAMA Internal Medicine, which tracked 96,469 Seventh-day Adventists for 5 years. At the end of the study period, the researchers found that females and males in the group who practiced vegetarianism lived 6 and 10 years longer, respectively, than counterparts who ate meat. 5. Lower your stress. Life expectancy can be undermined by stress in 2 ways. The first way is through the direct effects of stress on your body over the long term. Stress triggers the release of a hormone called cortisol, which helps you respond to threats by raising your heart and respiration rate. Long-term elevations can be harmful, leading to anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, and heart disease. There is also evidence that prolonged stress can age cells on a molecular scale. Studies have shown that increased cortisol levels promote the breakdown of cells and the increased production of free radicals. Free radicals are molecules that damage cellular DNA, causing cells to age and malfunction prematurely. This, in turn, gives rise to many different types of cancer. To better manage stress over the long term, try mind-body therapies like mindfulness meditation, gentle yoga, tai chi, deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, biofeedback, guided imagery. 6. Get health screenings and tests. Keeping on top of your health is key to ensuring your optimal life expectancy. This means seeing your healthcare provider at least once yearly for a comprehensive physical exam and evaluation. If you have one or more chronic medical conditions, you may need to see our provider more often, or see other specialists to ensure your medications are working and the goals of treatment are being met. In addition, you need to get your recommended vaccines, including annual ones like the flu and COVID shots, and scheduled ones like the shingles and meningococcal vaccines. Routine screenings are needed based on your age and sex. This may include mammograms, colonoscopies, pap smears, and STI screenings. By preventing diseases or treating them during the early stages, you will be better assured of uninterrupted good health over the long term. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to like, share, and subscribe the channel for more interesting videos. As always, thanks for joining us on this journey, and until next time, stay cool, stay healthy, and stay curious.